Hello, welcome to A Few Minutes with Esther. I'm Buddy Pennington, pastor of Westville Assembly of God in Holmes County, Florida, host for this study. In this video, we're going to take a look at Esther chapter number 2, beginning with verse number 12, going down to about verse 14. Esther, who also is called Hadassah, has been selected among the many lovely ladies to be taken to the king's harem. Remember, King Xerxes is trying to find a new queen, and he has decided he wants to pick out the prettiest, loveliest, most appealing lady he can find in his realm to replace Queen Vashti. In his search, Esther was brought to the harem, which was under the auspices of one of the king's eunuchs. Now, this eunuch took a liking to Esther and gave her some special favorable treatment. All the women who were brought into the harem had to go through a year-long process before they could even be in the audience of the king in order to try out for being queen, as you would say. It's almost like a beauty pageant from today's modern beauty contests. For 6 months, they were treated with oil of myrrh. And then the next 6 months, they were treated with special diets and perfumes and ointments to prepare their skin so that they would be soft and lovely for the king. Upon entering the king's presence, they would spend the night with him. And once they had done that, they went to the second harem, which was the place for the king's concubines and wives. They were in an interesting situation, though. Once they got to that point, they could not go back into the presence of the king unless he specifically asked for them by name. In those days, beauty mattered. It's almost like today's beauty pageants that I mentioned. You know, the beauty industry in our country makes a significant impact on our economy and overall way of life. Through research, I discovered that over 57 billion, that's with a B, dollars worth of sales were made in the past year from the makeup and beauty cosmetics industry. There are almost $38 billion annually paid in salaries to people who work in beauty salons and in that industry. And in fact, in this country, there are over 1.2 million beauty salons. It seems as though our beauty pageants and our beauty salons are not too different from what King Xerxes had with his harem and preparing to try to select his queen. Let me make a point to you here. Beauty is a wonderful thing to possess, but it's even more important in a person's life to possess an inner beauty. I want to encourage you that whether you are young or old, tall or short, slim, chubby, regardless of what your body size is and shape is, remember you can always have an inner beauty, and that beauty is going to come to you through the love of Jesus Christ. God has placed in man and woman the ability to experience His love and to share that love with others. Esther was considered to be a lovely person. Her physical appearance was something that was to be desired by the other women. I want to encourage you, though. We're going to discover something about Esther that is even more important than her beauty, and it is her character. We're going to begin taking a look at that in the next video. May God richly bless you until we get together next time for A Few Minutes with Esther.